Hey guys, Caller here, and I am bringing you another Pro League series. This time it's my second series casted this weekend, so I am definitely, getting my dose of StarCraft, and I hope you guys are getting your daily dose of StarCraft, the FDA recommended dose, which is at least one VOD of cholera a day. This time I'm bringing you the Pro League series between KTF and Wemade Fox, played earlier in Korea today, June 14th, 2008. And this is the first game here is between two up-and-coming Protosses, Lucifer and Pure. Lucifer playing for KTF, and we just saw him. He was the red player in the 7 o'clock position. And Pure is the yellow player at the 11 o'clock position. Pure plays for Wemade Fox, and he is showing himself to be a very, very strong player in the Pro League this year. He's actually 10-3 in the Pro League for this year's stats so far. He's 63% against Protoss. Lucifer is 50% against Protoss. Lucifer, of course, was just recently eliminated from the MSL by Jaedong, after much hope was placed on him for going very far. He did go, respectfully far, but he's obviously faced a very difficult opponent in Jaedong, and basically just could not cut it against him. However, his Protoss versus Protoss play, we've yet to see a lot of, to be honest. He's only 2-2 right now in his statistics, and I haven't seen any of his Protoss versus Protoss games, so this should be interesting. It seems that Pure is going to be building, both players are going to be building gateways inside their base here, and this map is Andromeda. So I am going to be expecting, as long as neither player decides to go for cheese, I am going to be expecting both players to be going for fairly heavy macro builds here. Probably they're going to get go to Cybernex core and immediately put down their Nexus. Although this could, of course, be very different. I think that would be the preferable build, though, on this kind of map. Just because, really, going for a cheese is quite risky, and at least the internal expansion will be very easy for your opponent to hold. Gateway finishing for Pure, and it seems that Lucifer has a scout inside of Pure's base. And thank you guys for all the positive comments after watching day 1 of the OSL round of 8. Really, just absolutely spectacular games. Go check them out if you haven't seen them already. I'm sure most of you have. But thank you for all your feedback, and thanks for watching. I really, really enjoyed doing that series, as you could probably tell from my yelling and my just happiness during pretty much all the games. It was very exciting. And it seems that we have 2 Zealots here, one being built by each player, and they're just going to be chasing away the scouting probes. Pretty standard stuff here so far. Both players going for their Cybernex cores. And Lucifer, the last game I casted of him, he lost against Luxury, which was a little disappointing to Lucifer, I think. But I really, Luxury is such a good player. Obviously, against Flash, we've seen that Lucifer should not feel so bad as he did after that game when he was sobbing on Naura's arm. Quite literally, Naura had his arm around him and he was sobbing. So hopefully we won't see any of that if Lucifer loses this game. I do want to see him just control his emotions a little better. I think that's very important in StarCraft, as some of the best players are the ones. I think the best players are the ones with good emotional control. They don't go on tilt easily, and they don't let themselves suffer after a huge defeat. Make it worse than it is. Wow, both players are doing a good job here of keeping their probes alive in the other's base, and both players have so far gone for complete mirror builds here. I bet here we see a Dragoon coming out for Pure. I bet one Dragoon will be coming out for Lucifer now. And at this point, we're going to see the first deviation, I'm going to guess, between these two players, or at least the first point where a deviation would make sense. Range upgrade going up for Pure. So Pure could be going for multiple gateways. The most likely course of action is for him to get his natural, and it seems that Lucifer is going to get his natural right now. And Pure is also going to get his natural. Both going for the mineral-only natural, which is quite safe to hold, and this is what I mean. Going for a rush on this map, like a Dragoon rush or something like that, would just probably not work out because of the ramp, and the fact that the natural expansion is so easy to protect right here. An interesting thing I have seen, though, is Protosses can actually shoot up from the bottom into the natural expansion with their Dragoons, if there's something that gives them vision on top. So that I'm waiting to see that be employed in one of these games. I've forgotten if I've seen that employed yet so far. And still, we're continuing with the mirror build here. So both players have set up their Nexus inside their protected naturals, and both have gone for robotics facilities. We'll see who decides to play it safe and get the observatory next, and who decides to go for reavers first. Although both could, of course, go for the observatory. Or both for reavers, actually. That would be quite exciting. Sorry about that. It seems that Scouting Probe for Pure is going to get chased away here. And I've not seen any of Pure's games so far. I just know his Pro League record is so good right now. And he really hasn't made himself known until this year. Same with Lucifer. Both are just new and up-and-coming players here. And thanks for all your comments, by the way, about which series you want to see in the OSL. I think I will be casting Flash and Luxury and July and Rock, seeing that has been by far the overwhelming favorites. Although I may do some casting of the Protoss games also. There's just so much Protoss nowadays that sometimes sometimes it does get a little too much, and that's nothing to do with the player much. It just you see so many Protoss versus Protoss games, and just Protoss has been doing so well recently, I think. Not that I have anything against Protoss. It's just interesting to see more diverse matchups also. It seems that Pure is not going to be able to push forward with his Dragoons. Lucifer wards him away quite easily, and Lucifer has gone for the robotic support bay. He's also gone for an observatory, and only an observatory up for Pure. And Pure should be getting a scout out of this fairly soon, though, if he moves the observer over to Lucifer's base, which I'm sure he will. And I'm going to be excited to see how Lucifer controls his reavers. I've not seen his reaver control against Protoss yet, so this could be very exciting here. And we're seeing Pure going for another little push here. But like I said, it's just so hard for Pure to get up that ramp. And Pure has gone for his robotic support bay too. So the Reavers... and Pure is going to do... Whoa! Pure is going to do the Dragoon harass here of the natural expansion. Wow. So he is going to be going for this. And oh, look at that snipe. Nice snipe by Lucifer there, killing the observer. So Pure no longer has vision up the ledge. So there's no way he's going to pick on those probes anymore unless he gets another observer or a shuttle or something. Meanwhile, the first shuttle is out for Lucifer, and Lucifer probably will be looting it up pretty soon with his first Reaver. And we'll see if he decides to push at the front door or if we're to go for a probe harass. I think if he sees that his opponent Pure is a bit slower in the Reaver tech, he might decide to go for one harass and then push into the front door. Of course, this also has to do with whether he's spotted or not, whether he knows he's been spotted or not. I don't think his Reaver tech has been spotted though, because Pure was busy trying to snipe off those probes. He didn't actually enter Lucifer's base with his observer, and so he couldn't have seen this Reaver, I don't think, or he couldn't have seen the robotic support bay. And here comes a shuttle from Pure also. And Lucifer is following it with his observer, so this could be very bad for Pure if Pure floats it over his base right now, tries to do something. And here we see the Reaver protecting Lucifer's forces as Lucifer is trying to take his gas expansion here under the ramp. And a battle might be coming up here. Shuttle is... Oh man, the shuttle gets picked off for Pure, and here's the fight here. Lucifer's units are out of position though. Lucifer with his Reaver out front, and he needs to pick up his... Lucifer loses his Reaver, so Lucifer's in big trouble here. He had his army split in half there, and he had them half up the ramp and half below the ramp, and wow, Lucifer might lose this game really quickly here. Pure has a lot more Dragoons than I thought he did, and wow, Lucifer is going to lose this game. What a sudden battle, and what a sudden end to this game. Absolutely crazy. Lucifer now pulling his probes, but there is absolutely no hope for him. Pure just caught Lucifer literally with his pants completely unbuckled and caught in his sneakers, his pants completely down, and Lucifer loses. He has to GG. Pure wins. That was amazing, I have to say. He just went there with his Reaver, one shuttle Reaver, just hit Pure at exactly the perfect moment. I mean, hit Lucifer exactly at the perfect moment. Lucifer lost his Reaver and had his army, half of his army under the ramp, half of the army above the ramp. He was going for his expansion, whereas Pure went for a couple more units, and that made the difference. And in a mirror matchup, this happens all the time. I'm going to watch for another maybe 30 seconds and just take a look at Lucifer's emotional control. I do hope he can hold himself together right now. That is something I want to see. Maybe he won't feel so bad after losing. Oh, and here's Now Ra, his mentor, giving him a little chat, and
I'm sure he doesn't go to Reach though when he needs a shoulder to cry on after losing a game. I'm pretty sure Reach would just slap him in the face, tell him to go to the gym and do some chest presses, and then and tell him to stop ogling at Reach's two girlfriends who he has under his arms. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this game. Next game we're gonna see Flash versus Hero, and we're gonna see how much Flash has recovered after his recent loss from Luxury yesterday. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Cholerasc signing off.